It's not easy changing your life. Comfort is warm and fuzzy, and change is damn scary. But guess what? In order for a seed to sprout, it must be planted in damp, icky soil. Let's talk.
Here she comes like the rays of the sun, she shines. A 10 out of 10, Lord, she's no less than a dime. Sets my soul on fire and helps me unwind, yeah. The right kind of woman to help me feel fine. And I've been waiting for most of my life to have this love come and end my strife and carry on. And carry.
Darlings, welcome to today's video. So, one thing that I have learned is that growth stems from discomfort, uncertainty, confusion, and all those craziness. That's where growth comes from. For most of you who've been watching my videos, and if you haven't, please go back and check my videos out. Those who've been watching, you know that last year at a time like this, that's when I was transferred by my employer from Nairobi to Mombasa. I am primarily raised in Mombasa, but I've been working in Nairobi. So when I was transferred, it was one of my most miserable times. I am saying this because, I had planned so much, I had done so much, I was not expecting it. So I was like, whew, where are those? What is happening? Yeah, it was one of my most confusing times, one of my most erratic times. I was just not in a good place. Even when I was smiling, I was unhappy, I was uncomfortable, I was confused. Yeah, but I did not know at that time that all that mess I was feeling on the inside was actually manure that was being put in my life to grow me into my purpose and to my destiny and to all these yummy and good things that are now happening. And of course, I always like saying, being growing in your purpose and good things happening and yummy things happening doesn't mean that there are no bad things that happen, or there are no days that are confusing still. But even in those confusing days, even in those frustrating days, even in those fatigue filled days, you still feel a warm thing inside telling you you're on the right track. And that's where I currently am. And it took a lot of mess to get me to where I am today. And that's why I'm doing this video specifically to encourage you, and using this itchy chair philosophy, whereby you need to get uncomfortable in order to grow. That is one thing I've learned. Comfort is good, comfort is soothing, comfort is yummy. But even as a baby in the mother's womb, very comfortable and secure and safe, has to come out into the real world in order to grow into a full functioning human being. So that is another analogy we can use apart from the itchy chair. For a person to grow and to become functional, they have to come out of the womb where it is secure and warm and fuzzy. Comfort hinders growth. Being uncomfortable enables you to grow into the purpose that has been put in you. And everyone has greatness in them. I strongly believe everyone has greatness in them, regardless of where you were born, how you were raised. Everyone has greatness in them. And that's why you find that there's someone maybe who was born and raised in the slums, but now is a great well-known actors. There are those in Kenya who have admitted. There are those who are now news anchors. I know you know they've admitted to this. They've told us their stories. There are those who are now business owners and entrepreneurs who are raised in the slums. And that's why sometimes, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, someone who is born in great wealth or in comfort sometimes end up being just there. And I'm not saying this to judge anyone, I'm just trying to give examples. Yeah, you find that this one who probably, this person was born in the slum, and this other person who was born in great comfort, you find that the other one raising up greatly because of that uncomfort. And not to say that people who are born and raised in comfort or in middle class or rich homes, or in homes where they're well-to-do, don't succeed. No, it also again depends on your insight and your ability to reach out and say, yes, I am here, but I need to be here. Here is not where I'm meant to be. So I believe most of the time, if not all, growth comes from being uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable in order to grow, and I've seen it in my opinion. I can just say, using myself, if I was still in Nairobi today, I don't believe I would be where I am. I don't believe I would have started my channel. I don't believe I would have gone back to school. I probably would have still be doing the same thing I was doing, and I would be mark timing basically. So I needed to be uplifted from my very, very cozy, warm, fuzzy state of being, in order to realize my potentials and try and cultivate and grow my potential. To break the ground, I am not yet. I am just starting now to germinate. So there is so much fulfillment that comes from being uncomfortable, or comes from a place of discomfort. I do not want to delve into other people so much, but I've even seen it in like my uncle's life. My uncle came from here, Kenya. He was very comfortable at home, by the way. It wasn't a tea. He was in a bad place. But he got the opportunity to go to the US, and I have seen him grow in leaps and bounds, and it just makes me so happy and so proud. And he's just, so he's one of those people I look up to, because I know when he went there, the first months, maybe even the first couple of years, were not exactly the best for him. They were uncomfortable. I know he was probably homesick. I know he was not experiencing the best. But now, where he is, oh wow. So growth stems from you being at a place where it is not your comfort zone. It is very hard for you to grow in your comfort zone, if at all. Very hard. So if you want to grow, if you want to attain your goals, do that thing which scares you, that thing which you know in your heart you want to do, but you think, nitaweza. No, that one, do that one. I promise you, it will lead you to places that right now you're only dreaming of, but you can actually actualize. You have it within you to actualize those things. Is that comfort leaves us in a rut. It uninspires us. It stifles our creativity. When we are comfortable, we just think of doing the same. We don't think of venturing out, thinking outside the box, or doing things outside the box, and therefore we remain the same. And that is not what we are here to do. My darlings, I know we are here to grow. We are here to be better. Next month, next year, 3 years from now, we are here to be better. So we need to get out of that comfort zone. Do something that we are not necessarily sure will work out, maybe, but we know it deep down. It is something we need to try and do in order to. By the way, most of us are creatures of habit. when we find something that works, it is familiar, we tend to sink into it and to cling into it because it gives us a sense of security. It gives us a sense of even the things that might be not be positive or might not be adding value into our lives, but we know hii nimezoea kufanya, ama hapa nimezoea kukaa, ama huyu mtu nimezoea kukua naye, so you think sasa nikifanya hii kitu nyingine nini inaweza fanyika, ama ninaweza nisifaulu, ama nitafanya aje nikiwa peke yangu. Those things that we tend to stick to because we feel comfortable, we are secure because of them. Now those are the things we need to venture out from. Now I'm not saying disrupt your life if it's working and if you're growing, awesome, but if you feel like you are in a state of a rut, you're not exploring as much as you can, your sense of wonder has been dimmed down or dimmed out, you need to explore what you feel is not the most secure, is maybe slightly risky, but consequently would grow you as a person. We have unlimited potential, guys. We have unlimited potential, and I speak from experience. Where I was a year ago is not where I am today, and if I had stuck to what I was doing and where I was, I would not be where I am today. So I'm speaking from experience, not from wishful thinking or things I have seen or heard somewhere. No, ni kutoka kwangu, it's from me. You need to explore that which you are scared of, but which is eventually what you need to do in order to grow and to achieve and attain your purpose in life. Yes, this question that I love, and nowadays most of the time I answer it in my head most days, because I've grown into this habit of trying to challenge myself. What would you do if money was no object? If you had an endless supply of Kenya shillings, Uganda shillings, Tanzanian shillings, pounds, euros, dollars, francs, zen, yen, all those. What would you do if money was no object? That answer which you have in your head is the thing that you want to do, but you're scared of doing because you're comfortable where you are. If you explore yourself and you explore your possibilities, all those endless possibilities in you, and you stop being scared and you stop being comfortable, then you can achieve all that which you wish. Comment below, let me know, what would you do if money was not object? What would you do if you could go anywhere or you could do anything? What would you do? Let me know. Let us share and let us help each other grow with advice and with ideas. You never know. Discomfort, unease, uncertainty, pain, it is not something nice. It is not something we want. It is not something we yearn for. But I know for a fact, more often than not, it is 100% something we grow from. All those areas where, all those times where we are, and go back and think about it. Every time you were scared or you were uncertain of something, you grew from that thing. That thing added value to your life. That thing made you better. Maybe I'm going to say different things, not to offend anyone. Maybe you got an unexpected pregnancy. You were not sure about it, but now what joy does the child bring to you? Maybe it was leaving your significant other who was, maybe things were not working out. Maybe you and your husband or you and your wife were not working out and you had to separate. But now, has it grown you? Maybe it was starting that business which you were scared of. You're thinking, oh my God, now I'll have to take a loan, and then how will I pay that loan? But how is the business working for you now? Maybe it was leaving that job and going to another job. You were very scared. Oh, it was leaving that job, not knowing what you'll do next. How is that working for you now? Has it grown you? Comment below and give me your experiences, because me, I know personally I have checked all of the areas where I was uncertain, or I was in pain, or I was uncomfortable, and I can clearly see. I'm trying to see, I don't think there's anyone where I have not grown from. So that is my preaching for today. My teaching for today. Uncertainty, discomfort, pain grows you. It grows you for sure. Jay Shetty's life story comes to mind. Check him out. You'll see his life story. Jay Shetty grew up thinking he was going to be an accountant. Then he went and became a monk, and now he's a motivational speaker. You will find him on all social platforms. So he went through extreme changes in life. Accountant, monk, motivational speaker. They're not even related somehow, but see where he is today. I dare you to give me a story of someone who is successful, someone who you might look up to, who has not gone through challenges in life. I dare you to give you a story. Me personally, even when I think of my family members, from my mom to my aunties to my uncles, challenges in their lives have brought them so much growth and so much success and so much happiness. When I think of even some of my friends, challenges have grown them so much to places where they never thought they would be. And when I think about myself, I would not be where I am today without challenges. So I want us to cultivate a culture of taking challenges positively. I know in the moment when you're going through it, we are humans and we will cry and we will mourn and we will feel irritable and frustrated and not happy. But even I can just the other day, something very frustrating was happening to me, and from that frustrating thing, I am now in such a happy space because I am in a better place. I will not delve into that, but I will just say it as that. So most of the time, every difficult or every situation that is not certain or that is uncomfortable in our lives brings us to a better space, a greater space, a space of growth and productivity and awesomeness that we did not imagine. I'm not saying we should not enjoy the good times in our lives. As you've been seeing now, I'm also going out with friends. I'm also trying to smell the roses. Yeah, we should savor each and every moment. The good times fill our lives and rejuvenate us, and we should also appreciate and celebrate that. But let us also remember, when we're going through tough changes, through seasons of uncertainty, through seasons of pain and discomfort, that discomfort is the fertilizer in which our lives grow and flourish, and in which we achieve and consequently achieve our purpose. So thank you guys so much for watching. As I always say, I don't take it for granted the time you take to go through my videos, to like, to comment, to subscribe. I appreciate you all. I love this community. We are growing. Thank you to all my new subbies. God bless you so much. Let us keep on sharing and encouraging each other. Let us grow, let us love, let us live. Stay blessed. Tudulz!